Hello and welcome to this updated video guide for completing Emanation in Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. My name is TS and in this video you'll learn everything you need to know to motorboat a primal. This is likely the first encounter you've done that makes use of the special duty action button, so let's take a look at that quickly. As soon as you load in, you should notice a random new button on your UI. This is the duty action button and is used throughout this encounter. If you have edited your UI layout at all, it may be worth checking that this is not positioned poorly. To check, simply open the game menu, HUD layout and swap to the duty display. Then make sure the duty action element is somewhere that works for you. And now for the guide. At the start of the fight you'll have 2 adds to kill. It's best to mark one of these so they die faster, as Lakshmi is able to heal them. It doesn't matter who tanks them, but watch out for the short range gaze attacks they might try and do. Melee and tanks should just move out of these. You may also see some blue orbs spawn around the room, but I'll explain what these are later. Once the adds are dead, the boss activates. The main tank should grab her and turn her away from the group. As the Offtank, you're now DPS. Occasionally, Lakshmi will raise up an arm and cast either Hand of Grace or Hand of Beauty. Hand of Grace likes to target DPS players and marks 2 of them with a room-wide plus-shaped AoE. Both targets should move away and try and position themselves so that the AoEs will not hit the other targeted player or anyone else. Once you've found a good enough position, you should stop moving, as this allows untargeted players to know where the safe zones are. Hand of Beauty, on the other hand, targets both healers with a circle AoE. Healers should move away from the group and dump these on the edge of the room somewhere. Very shortly after exploding, the AoEs will place a blue circle on the floor. Touching this hurts a little, and there's a chance these blue circles will get bigger before vanishing, which is why we dump them out of the way. For another attack, the boss can cast Stotram, which just deals group damage. Healers should get the AoE heals ready to counter it. Lakshmi can also cast the Pull of Light, which just deals a large hit to the tank, but it's not that big of a tank buster. After around 20 to 25%, the boss will move to one edge of the room and ready her ultimate. At the same time, another bunch of blue balls will appear. At this point, everyone should use their duty action button. Using this special ability will allow you to survive certain lethal attacks, however it can only be used once. In order to get another use on the ability, you must run into one of these blue balls. The good thing is that every time you'll need to use this ability there'll be blue balls around the room, so just use it and then immediately run into another ball. Lakshmi will seduce the party and show you a good time. If you did not use your duty action, this will kill you. After her ultimate, the fight returns to normal. For new mechanics to look out for, Lakshmi can use the Pal of Light. This is just a stack up marker, so stack up together to reduce damage taken. However, the boss does like to use this in combination with a Hand of Grace, the plus AoE, which makes it more interesting. Now, in addition to the hand attacks, Lakshmi can also cast Alluring Arm, which is basically both hand attacks at the same time. Healers still need to dump their AoEs off somewhere, and targeted DPS need to try not to clip anyone with their plus AoE. To be honest, it can be a lot to look at, so just try your best. Also, don't just fall off the platform like I did, because I could hardly see the fucking floor. Moving on, we have the most important mechanic of this phase, Divine Denial. The boss will move to the centre of the room and knock everyone backwards. Every time this attack appears, so do the blue balls, so pop your duty action and grab another ball. If you do not use your duty action, you'll get punted off to your death. However, you will still get knocked back a little bit, so make sure you're not too close to the edge of the room. The only other moves you'll see include a cast called Chancellor, which just makes her attacks hit a little harder for a short time. This doesn't really matter, so I'm only mentioning this one so you don't see something I didn't mention and get scared. And lastly, the Offtank may get this blue ball over their heads, which marks them for a large conal AoE. If you get this, just move to the side away from your group. Pop a Limmy when it's ready, and she'll go down. And that's Emanation. If you've enjoyed the guide, then let me know, and if there are any other guides or perspectives you'd like to see, then check out my channel or feel free to ask me to create one. Thank you for watching, and good luck.